I've been playing a game with the people on Facebook for the past couple of weeks. It's been called, When Was This Picture Taken? Not the most original thing to call it, but it does work. Matter of fact, those are these pictures over here. At the end of the video, I'm going to re-show these pictures with a 5-second delay. You can pause the video and try to play the game yourself at home. It's kind of cool. Now, a couple people actually nailed the year right on the money. Some people kind of gave me like 1 year difference, and they kind of were close to it. And a couple people would throw out these really wide nets of, oh, it had to be taken sometime between 1989 and 2000, right? That's a really long time, guys. And some people actually kind of analyze the pictures as, oh, well, that's a this year model of that, and that year model of this, so it had to be this year. Kind of funny when they were wrong on that, but only one person really kind of figured out the whole point of the exercise, and he said, you know, that looks like me and my buddies playing out in the backwoods last weekend. The point is that the game really has not significantly changed in the past 20 years. Technologically speaking, we've had a lot of leaps and bounds, HPA, electronics, hoppers that have electronics in them. But we really haven't solved any of the social problems that I saw from 20 years ago. Mostly I'm talking about things like, you know, attitudes, I'm talking about cheating, I'm talking about lighting people up. Although, I guess, you know, lighting people up 20 years ago involved somebody with an SMG-60 giving you 2 seconds of terror, followed by 15 seconds of reloading. And when you take a look at the evolution of Speedball, that really hasn't changed all that much either. You just throw a bunch of bunkers out in a symmetrical way to try to give everybody the same advantage on the field, and you just go out there and just throw lots of paint. Okay, you guys are going to scream about, oh, it's laning, that's this, that, and the other thing. Yeah, but for people outside looking in, they don't see that. And as far as the recreational market goes, we have not really evolved past go over to the surplus store, get some surplus BDUs, and go out in the woods and go shoot each other. Where's all that specialized clothing that we should have? Where's all that cool stuff? Where's all the things that are going to make the game a little bit more awesome for us? Some of it's there, but not really enough of it that would, you know, 20 years is a long time to actually kind of evolve, and it really hasn't happened. Okay, so what's my point in all this? Many years ago, the IPPA, International Paintball Players Association, very old thing, I might do a video on that sometime in the future, the IPPA figured out that the lifespan of a paintball player was 3 to 5 years. That's from the first time they pick up a gun to the last time they sell off their equipment and say, I'm done with this game. 3 to 5 years. Now, that cycle's happened somewhere in the neighborhood of 4 to 7 or so times by now in my paintball career. Yeah, and in that time, people keep on reinventing the wheel, and they keep on doing the same things over and over again. Nobody's really hanging around long enough to actually make a change, make a difference, make it cooler. And meanwhile, we have other sports that kind of grew up around the same time as paintball, stuff like, you know, snowboarding, and look where they are right now by comparison. Why aren't we there? It's a very simple principle, guys. It's because this isn't a sport, it's a business. And the moment we start looking at ourselves as a sport and not a business, maybe then we can actually get our act together and we can actually go someplace with this. Oh, and before I walk off, guys, yeah, for the guy who gave me the shirt, yeah, his signature is still on there, so it survived the first wash. We should be fine after this. And PB Nation screams in agony, no!